on air. And let's see here. Excellent connection. Well, it says excellent, but it looks very dark, so I'll do go here. Hello, is this live now? I'm always confused whether I'm going live or not. Yeah, it appears I'm live. I'm just gonna, let's see. It looks like it's very underexposed. Hey there, I'm live. I just wanted to preview, but it appears I went live. Hello. I'm gonna connect my camera, and no, I couldn't do that. I need to climb up and fix the exposure. This is too dark, isn't it? Okay, I see. So how do I do that? I think maybe I need to just bring it down. It's very professional grade. Maybe okay, I have an idea what to do. I should not do that. This is so bad. It looks really good a moment ago. Let's see. I'm gonna head into another software just to monitor this. And there we go. It's awfully dark. Why did it go so dark? The moment I connected it, it went like super dark. Sorry about that. I was thinking about going live and just showing some of the patches that I'm working on, but then it looks like this. What is this? So let's go to camera control. We've got gamma, we've got gain, shutter, gain. Only gain. Can't change the ISO from the software panel. What is this? I thought I had control of everything. Just gain? Okay. Don't want to gain it. I want to raise the... Alright. So maybe that. Just gonna fix this. Let's see. Sharpness, where are you? Like, something like that. So professional. Hello, this is Cuckoo. Alright. I'll do. Cool. Gonna hop down back to the chat. Ooh, there's a lot of people in the chat. Hello there. I'm streaming. Can you hear me? Can you wave and hear me? I'm gonna go to youtube.com. Check my own channel. No, where to do that? Should be a link somewhere. Share. Sorry about this. Highly incapable. Let's see. It's gonna probably start some sound. I want to detach the chat so I can have the chat like in an on window. Pop out chat. There we go. Sorry, it's all mysterious. Now, I'm with you. I can see the chat. Hello. PIG video. Hello there. Yes, it's live. Rosa, Forlorn Music. Hello there. Matt. Hello, everyone. Hello, Styles Alondra. Hello, Michael Hurt. And, yeah, open aperture. Well, if I had the camera right here, I could have fixed everything. But it's up there in the ceiling, so it's kind of annoying. I tried to connect through the Bluetooth app. Didn't work. But now, I think, yeah, it looks great. Stov64, take your word for it. Thank you. So, let's see. I just wanted to stream just a little bit today because I'm working on some patches. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Ever since this came out. It was like three years ago. Can't remember now. It's been out for a long time. And I think the sound engine is very capable. And that made me think like this is one of these engines that's begging for like a sound pack. So I started to work on one. Actually, I started a while ago, been doing some patches, some days here and there. So I thought I was gonna give you a little sneak peek in the process. Maybe just gonna say hello to everyone on my Discord. Just tell everyone that I'm streaming right now. That would be a nice gesture, wouldn't it? Let's see, Discord. And Cuckoo says, hello everyone. I'm streaming right now. And so there we go. Cool. Yeah. So we've got a question. Will it be sample pack or preset pack? Yes, both. First of all, I want to make a pack for the synth because it's hello. It's a very capable synth, and I want to make a good pack for it from maybe like a melodic keyboard player's perspective. And but I also want to sample all of it. Maybe be a little bit more creative with a sample pack, so not like map it all out from all the notes and stuff. Maybe I'll do some of that if it's worth it, but I think, yeah, with a sample pack, I really enjoy making it more of a creative little pack. Rick Moore says, we love you. Thank you so much, Rick Moore. Much love back to you. How do you do this? Heart symbol. Thanks. What's up, Cuckoo? Hello there, Eccentric Designs. All good with you? Can't remember. Can patches from this Hydrasynth work on all others? Yes. Hydrasynth, ASM, they made, what is it now? 4 versions? 5? 4. So it's this one, and it's the Grand one, which is even larger, 2, and then the Explorer, which is the more compact one, and 3, 4, a tabletop version. So all 4 versions, they share the exact same patches. It's going to work the same way. And I'm not making use of this touch strip very much because I think it lags a little bit, so I didn't really get a good feel for it. So that's maybe the only thing that differs between the models. Not all of them have this touch strip, but they all have like a velocity and all the what's it called again? The aftertouch per key, polyphonic aftertouch. Cool. So what you do, now how you do it, Cuckoo, keep up the great work. Love what you do. Thank you, Jumbona. Yeah, thank you. Let's see, Black Knight Radio. Love the build quality of the Hydrasynth. Yes, me too. It feels really sturdy, and with this metallic sides, make it look both very nice and also feel like super robust. Is this one the one that has the duo split timbre? This is not that one, I think. What that one called? It's like the deluxe or something. It's like the extra wide one has split timbre, I think. Yeah. If they haven't like introduced that in the software update, but I don't think so. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of the patches and just play them. This is all work in progress. I've made, let's see here, 22 patches so far, and I think about making 32. I think 32 is a good number. So, and these are all kind of some might sound similar, some might be earlier versions that I saved and then moved to a more elaborate version. So I'm going to just play some and try to keep up with the chat. So this is C FM1. Let's listen to it. FM synthesis. And this one is very basic, I'd say. It's like I'd call it like I don't know. A lot of these are kind of Sega Mega Drive inspired because I like FM synthesis. Kind of in a computer laboratory with experimental gene science going on. FM1 is my first FM patch that I ever made for this. Whenever there is a FM synthesis, I always check it out to see, is the volume okay, by the way? Is the volume between my voice and the synth, is that like a okay balance? Or should I maybe turn down the synth a little bit? Sounds great. Good. Volume good. Thank you. No. Yes. No. Volume is good. Thank you. Cool. Good first impression on that. It's like one really cool thing with this Hydrasynth is that you have 8 knobs here for macros. I think maybe on the smaller ones, the Explorer, maybe you have only 4 knobs, but you can step between the pages. So you have all the 8 macro controls. And what's really cool is that I can create macros that make it sound really nice, like maybe more of a foreground sound with this knob, maybe more attack with this knob, without reaching into the actual patch, which can get a little messy if you don't know the patch. So I'm going to do that for all of the sounds, but this one, there's no macro controls yet. But I would like to probably mod matrix. Let's see how it's set up. We've got some envelope, velocity, the LFO there. Yeah, I would probably make it more dynamic and set it up in a clever way. Okay, next patch. Oops, patch 2, C bass. Let's try it out. I can't remember actually what it sounds like. Ooh, yeah, that sounds good. Ooh, I think it sounds very good. And you know, there's polyphonic aftertouch. How do you like that? It's good. How do you like the sound? Yes, Blake White, so good. You found something more productive than problems. Thank you, Unknown Nordic. Sugar Hill. Yeah, Fatal Labyrinth Bath. I like, you know, there's there's a lot of tricks that you can do here. Not tricks, but there's so many assets that you can use as tools for making this, sculpting your sounds. Like the actual synthesis might sound like you hit the spot around, like you come like close to the goal but not quite, but then you start working with all the tools and you've got an EQ and you can kind of beefing up the sound in different ways. What are the wavetable capabilities like? You know, I haven't checked for a good while if you can update the wavetables with your own tables. Can you do that? Anyone who knows that? I don't think you can. You couldn't in the beginning, and I don't think you can now. But this one has so many wavetables you can choose from, and you can set up your own list of waves, 8 slots of waves that you can smoothly morph between in the order that you set them up to be. And that is very, very nice. And they've got hundreds of wavetables, and that is making it really useful. So you can find something like with a lot of overtones and morph that into something with mellow tones, and then down to something very plain like a sine wave. And you can, set up the modulation matrix to move cleverly the way you want that. Do you think that Soy's mic you're using is worth it for someone who just does YouTube and amateur music? Yeah, Yeah, sure. This is the 013 FET mic from Sawyers, and I think it has a very nice, ready to go kind of sound on a lot of stuff. It's not the most expensive one, and it is a little bit noisy if you need to preamplify stuff a lot. Then some noise can be introduced, but I think it has an identity, and it's kind of like now, for instance, there's no EQ on this. It's just my voice and a little compressor and a noise gate or expander. And no, well, let me check. Might be lying. No, let's see. EQ. No, a little low cut. That's all. A little low cut. So the sound is very, very nice and pleasing straight out the bat, and that is very useful, I think. So with a mic like this, yeah, sure, you have something very nice to work with. Wave folding would be great. Is there wave folding in here? Probably is. Just didn't know. So I sound like this. Still no macros here. Let's check the mod matrix. What have I done? It's just 2 modulations. So I've set up the wave scan here. And I have done it so that the velocity is scanning that wave, the wave tables, a little further the harder I press. Yeah. Can you set an LFO to the wave scan? Yeah, sure. Like in this case, for instance, we've got oscillator 1 here, wave scan. Listen to this. Sounds like that. If I set an LFO here, let's say LFO 3 to LFO to oscillator 1, set it to wave scan, LFO 3 a little faster. Yeah, now it didn't make sense because I had 2 big values. Wave scan on LFO. Quick to set up. Will you make an episode 2 for Syntakt? Yes, I will that. I will do that. It's just that right now I'm focusing on a live set with the Digitone and visuals. So I'm going to leave the Syntakt for 2 months, and then after that, after I'm done with that live set, I'll revisit some stuff. Okay, next sound. Let's see what we've got. Kicky. It's supposed to be a kick drum. There's one of these sounds that maybe are just... it's just a kick drum. Just to learn what it sounds like. Try to find the sweet spot. Cadness is the next sound here. Work in progress. Okay. So this is an example of, we're listening to synth direct, hard to hear the kick. Yeah, should be direct. The kick was not a good sound anyway. Just gonna check the main. Yeah, listen to direct. The kick sucked. Sorry about that. So this is an example of the polyphonic aftertouch, and it's very, very sensitive on this keyboard. So I've got finger control of which one I want to go into that overtone kind of sound. Okay, like. Yeah, so no macros on this one, so it's still in the early days. Gitty, the next one. How about this? Try to make like a string sound. Also with that kind of aftertouch. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to play, but the aftertouch is dictating the tremolo kind of per key. So I could have a slow one here, a fast one here, and then change. Yeah, still no macros. This one is begging for lots of creative macros. I'm gonna see what I can do with that. Let's see. Next one, pity, gitty and pity. Let's see. Ah, this one is low. I'm gonna let's see, amp. It sounds a little bit dull, maybe. I think a lot of times I'm trying to recreate some sort of electric piano FM sound, but if I do it the same way as if I would on a DX7, it doesn't sound that great. So I need to find other ways where I find the sweet spots. So this one, it turned out a little dull. So yeah, I just left it like so. So this one is called Fempty. Like they're all called empty when you start out, but this one is Fempty. So let's see what it is. Exploratory FM synthesis with pressure and also release sound. Yeah, I think you kind of, yeah. I think it turned out beautiful. It's a fine line between something dull, too sharp, and something that just sits there right where it should be. Grant says, I love Fempty. Thank you. And Axiometric says, I'd buy that Plucky Down patch. Plucky Patch Down. Yeah, it'll be available very soon. I'm going to wrap up the work in the coming days, I'd say. D, greetings from Slovakia. Hello there, fellow European. Okay, next one, let's see. Let's go to Pinto. These are just names, work in progress as well. Let's see. Oh yeah. This one, I changed this one earlier today. So the idea here is to have a soft sound when you play softly, but when you play hard, you have a kind of sharper sound. But I wanted to keep it like right there, so that it moves organically, not sticking out in any direction. And then I added a polyphonic aftertouch for pitch bend. Maybe some reverb, longer. And maybe some reversed. Okay, like forbidden. Never do this. Trying to play Bach with the synth is forbidden. You hear me? It's forbidden. So whenever I make patches, I always think about making the patches playable and dynamic. So there will be a flavor of that in all of the patches. That's my goal. Cool. Hi Cuckoo, hi everyone, says Tristan Baldi. Hello there. Knock knock. Open. It's the Bach police. It's the Bach Polizei. I come to get you. Yeah, the polyphonic aftertouch really makes a big difference. I agree wholeheartedly. Konnichiwa, Sonic. O genki desu ka? Yeah, okay, next patch. Let's see. So this is work in progress. Next one, Pano. It's probably based on that other one. Oh yeah, this is where I started to learn the quirks of this sound engine. So here I even started to make some macros. Let's see, length. So make it shorter. Michael Helquist, thank you. Dang, these patches are so nice. Thank you so much. Made something called Edge. This. So that's the kind of macros that I'd like to make, like a slight change in timbres and sound, like how it responds to velocity. I like it. Tristan riding my back, train back to Marseille, catching a live stream. Cool ending for holidays. Nice. How do you program the 4-octave ribbon controller? We heard you can make your own scales with it. To be honest, I kind of left it a little bit because I think the lag, the latency, is too pronounced to be very useful. So I kind of left it, sadly. Yeah, I don't know. It's there, but I'm not planning to use it very much. Okay, Megastar 4. I bet that this one is inspired by Phantasy Star 2 or 4. That is like some games on the Sega Mega Drive that I like. Let's see. Like slowly evolving FM synthesis sound. I like it. Oh yeah. Sounds so familiar. I can't put my finger on which game. Yeah, sometimes you just hit the sweet spot and it's like, ooh, it resonates with something. Right now, I feel like, what is it? It's like Alien 3 for Sega Mega Drive. It's not the best game, but it has a really good soundtrack. What are those overtones? Let's see. Let's investigate the patch. It sounds like this is a mix from FM synthesis and wave scan, where I put the different wave tones. Let's see. Let's investigate. Mixer. Oscillator 1. So I think oscillator 2 has these waveforms. Let's see. And it's kind of scanning between these waveforms. At the same time as I'm on oscillator 1 have FM synthesis. And then with mod wheel, I'm introducing something else. Let's check the mod matrix here. Envelope, key track, LFO, velocity, mod wheel. It's erasing mutant 4. This one. So here it's FM synthesis on those scanning wave scans. Shadow of the Beast on Amiga. Yeah, that's a really good soundtrack. Chris Hilsbeck, is that his name? Who made the sound? Or am I mixing it up? I barely remember it. All I remember is like it had amazing music, probably pan flutes. Has anybody had issues trying to get the pitch CV to track correctly. Ooh, you know, I haven't used the CV at all, so I have no idea. Can't help you there. Simple sound shapes with interesting texture are actually playable. I wish every synth had presets like that from the start. Thank you so much, Filfras. I'm very happy to hear that. A lot of times when I sit down with a new synthesizer, just briefly try the factory presets, and I think for most of the time it's just for show, just for showing off like cool features, and very rarely they have actually very nice and playable presets, and that shouldn't be the case. Should be like full of very playable presets. Okay, David Whittaker. Yeah, there you go. Chris Hulsbeck. There's someone else. I'm mixing up. He's a director, isn't he? Yeah. David Whittaker is the man. Oh yes, please try the death sequence music from Shadow of the Beast and this. Oh, I can't remember it though. That was super cool. Okay, Chris Hulsbeck made Turrican. I mixed him up. I was close. Okay, so next sound. Let's see. Helly Ho. Not sure what it is. Let's see. Yeah, this is one of these serene and calm patches that I always tend to gravitate towards. Trying to make something that's very serene and playable and calming, but clear. Trying to kind of navigate that exact spot where it kind of feels a little bit nostalgic, almost like an omnichord or something like that, and just maybe some delay. Allan Werner Music speaks in Swedish. Såg precis senaste videon. Den var intressant. Längtar efter fler mellan videor. Thank you. Just a comment on my previous video. He likes the between the videos. Legend of Zelda. Yeah. Maybe with a longer delay. Release? How did I do this? Is it on the filter? Is this one? Yeah. No. Something like that. Yeah, you're right. It sounds a little bit like Zelda. Yeah, Ocarina of Time vibes. I like that game. Let's see. Next sound. Norx. What? Norx G1? Nord X G1. Why did I even name it that? Okay, it's just an experiment. Sasha, hello. It's a little silent, maybe. Oops, maybe a bit too dynamic. Yeah, I think it has a lot of work, but has potential. What do you think? Let's see the next patch here. Bonti sounds like this. Whoa, whoa. It's kind of a bass. Ooh, yeah, beefy bass. Yeah, I'm not sure, like kind of a punk rock band bass. Let's all agree that we are gamers and synthesists and we love these patches. Thank you, Black Knight Radio. Yeah, it could be something. Needs more saw. Yeah, I think a little muffled. I think I tried to make it kind of fluffy and a little bit spread out, because I saw kind of, I think I was thinking about kind of vocals, having it kind of fluffy and not take too much space in the center, so there is a dip for the vocals. That was kind of the idea. But there's a lot of work to do, I think, on that one. Okay, next one. Orca. Okay, now we're talking. I've occupied all of the macros. Let's see what I've done. It's an organ. Sometimes I do that, like I prepare the mod wheel to modulate between something that is in the foreground and something that is in the background. So I'm thinking about live performance and performing with like vocalists or other band members. Like now, it's kind of glistening, and now it's more in the background, leaving space. Thank you, SM. Love you too. Let's see. So now I'm starting to get the idea. This is actually chronological, the way that I learned how to make patches on the synth. So now there's FM here. Aftertouch. Too much? Yeah. Tone. Wave scan. So I prepared a lot of waves there that sound a bit like an organ. Sub. Attack. Okay. Release on an organ. Some have release. Plucky. Reverb. Yeah, so that's a kind of nice organ patch there with some relevant controls. Greetings from Scotland. Hope you're having a better day than yesterday. Yeah, I had a better day today. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate it. And how was Spain with the other two lads? That was amazing. I had such a great time. And getting to know both Heinbach and Luke's Mum No Computer was a pure delight. Very, very, we had nice times, and we hit it on, I think. We listened to each other and give space, take space, and yeah. Such a nice time together. Okay, maybe I'm off topic, but you ever felt the need to size down on gear? Yes, all the time. I have a Deluge, but find it hard to get into. Yeah, the Deluge, yeah, it's worth it. It's a very good machine, has a lot to offer. I'm thinking about replacing it with a Volca drum to do what I essentially do with it. Yeah, well, the Volca drum has like one type of sound, and that's it. But with the Deluge, you can do a lot of stuff. But if it's overwhelming, then you just won't do anything with it, and that's not good either. So try and find whatever works for you. That's best. And if you find yourself not getting into it, maybe it is a good idea. But I downsize all the time. Yeah, it's what I live and die for. I love that you can name all macros. Yeah, that's very helpful, super helpful. And stops the whole guesswork when you get a lot of macros, says David Devoid. His organ sounds great. I imagine Chessy drum patch. Cheesy drum patch running underneath. Yeah. Let's say so from Orca to Rody. Oh, this is nice. Every time I get a new synth, I try to make something that resembles a Rhodes. And this is my first attempt. I found something that I liked, and then I moved over to a more elaborate patch that maybe I lost some of it, but I made it much more elaborate. So this is the embryo to my first E-piano patch. Machines One says, hey Cuckoo, just jumped on. Would you mind sharing how you patch up a synth brass patching using FM? Still learned my Hydrasynth, a brass patch. Yeah, what's the constellation there? To be honest, sometimes I forget about the numbers and the ratios, and I just wiggle it by ear. But basically, is if we go from scratch here, empty, go into oscillator 1, we make it just pure FM now, no wave scans or anything. So we go into sine wave, go to mutant 1, which is the second oscillator page on oscillator 1, and I turn it to turn up the depth here, dry wet to 100. So that we can hear the FM synthesis. Let's see. It's the typical and one of the ratios, if it's 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 2 sounds like a square wave almost. Let's say 1 to 2, ratio 2. It's good for clarinets and stuff like that. Not for brass. Maybe 3. Good for pianos. It's kind of an E piano sound. Let's try 4. Also kind of, it's twice of 2, which sounds like a kind of clarinet. So now going into 5, the ratio 1 to 5 is kind of odd, so it sounds a bit disharmonic. So I think brass will live. I'm gonna go down just to feel it. Let's see. Maybe 1 to 1. After all, it's a lot of hunting and listening for sweet spots. So a brass would typically have like a little swell in the beginning. Maybe some feedback. No. And it's between different synths, it sounds very different. So the feedback here sounds very different from other FM synths. Kind of static. And to be honest, I think the FM synthesis alone on this synth sounds a little bit on the it kind of losing a lot of bass. So I tend to put back that bass with the EQ afterwards. Okay, so let's say we start here. And I'm gonna make that depth kind of swell in the beginning. And then drop. So let's do that. I'm gonna do envelope 3 maybe, and tie it to depth. A mutant here. So ratio depth. And now we go to the envelope. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't sound very good, but it's a starting point. And then I'll probably go to the next oscillator and wiggle with that. And at some point I'd go to either pre-effects or post-effects and add an EQ. Let's see, EQ, because I think it lost a lot of bass. So I'm gonna take low gain. Too much. But what you can do is just to check. Oh, Shook music. Hey, cuckoo, let's skate. Yeah, I bought some new skateboard wheels today. Actually, Shook. I bought the new Pal Peralta Green Dragon skate wheels because I hear they are good on asphalt and rough ground. So yeah. And then it's just an endless wiggle between the pages and flicking here and there, adjusting like a tad. Yeah, anyhow, Next sound. Let's see, where were we? Roadie, right? So, roadie turned to another roadie that sounds like this. With lots of controls. Bella. Short. Key off. Softer. Reverb. Brighten. Tone. Yeah, I like it. Let's see, bossy. Oh, what's that? Yeah, I like it. Next one, Ogre. I'm going to go through all the 22 patches that I've been working on, and let's catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Adding noise. Yeah, noise could be something good to add. David Devoid. Maybe the next OC as 0.250. Yeah, to add thickness. I think with this synth, I don't want to be a purist, because I think that the EQ, especially the EQ, can be so helpful. And I think it's all tools to arrive at an interesting place. And also, especially with the FM, the EQ can be so helpful in kind of helping to balance out the sound in the end. Let's see, Barty, next sound. Yeah. It's very, very straightforward sound. Next sound, BV. Yeah, I was thinking about making a, what do you call these? Spin it? I'm not sure. I like this key off effect. Clavinet, yeah, clavinet. That's the thing. I think it sounds kind of nice. Attack. Key off. No key off. Yeah, not very good with the left hand apparently. Delay. Reverb. I think it sounds good. Next one, FM Riot. Another FM sound. Who would have thought? Ooh, let's see, what is it? Yeah, it's one of these very long sounds that just keep kind of changing. Yeah, elaborate. Nazareth says the Deluge is very versatile, but for all it can do, I think its interface makes it hard for me to get into. Something like the Micro Freak is more fun for me every time. Yeah, the Micro Freak is designed to be very approachable, but to be honest, I think the threshold for doing very elaborate patches on this one is lower than on many other elaborate synths. So for being a modulation heavy synth, I think they've solved it in a good way. If you just, keep trying to get over that threshold. DD, gotta go. Been a pleasure. Cool. See you the next time. Okay, I think we got like one synth left, and I called it Femtio, and it sounds like this. I made this today. Another one of these purity, clarity, nostalgic patches. So that's the bass patch, and now with some pressure. I spent a lot of time tuning it and kind of finding a very, very clarity kind of sweet spot, and wanted to really land on something that sounds clear and not sticking out in any direction, while at the same time being playful. So this sounds good in the bass, and as you go up, I kind of tame it a little bit, and it responds to velocity in a fashionly manner. So, and I wanted to have an FM synth that you can play around with. So we've got D-tune here. Fun. We've got FM. Where you can hunt yourself for the sweet spots. We've got FM depth. Velocity. We'll go filter. Got noise. Got slow. Got treble. Yeah. So, as a little preview, really clear and punchy FM sounds. Thank you, Shook Music. If you don't know who Shook Music is, check out his excellent music videos and YouTube here on YouTube. He's such a pleasant young man with a lot of nice synth music, and always brings a smile to my face when I watch your music. Watch your music. Dang it, that's what you do nowadays, isn't it? You watch music. Well, watch your videos, listen to your music. Do you ever start from a completely randomized patch and build from there? No, not really. Have I used randomization? I have sometimes, just checking it out, and it's really crazy, but it takes a lot of time sometimes to understand the patch, and so sometimes I spend more time looking for what the heck is going on than to actually making. But sometimes it's like, it's the feeling of having a randomized patch, and you're like, how on earth did they do this? And to realize that this is better than I can never ever achieve on my own. And that's kind of a bummer, kind of sad to realize that just a randomized patch, it could be super creative. But in the end, you're the one to judge whether or not it's a good patch, a useful patch. So it kind of puts me in control in some way anyways. Yeah, well, it's been fun. I think I need to hang up and head home to fix some dinner or something. Let's see. Anyone still on? Still listening to this? I'm gonna hang up very soon. Thanks for brightening my day, Nathan. Thank you, likewise. Thanks for joining by. Jonathan Parker, thanks. It's been great. Glad to hear that, mate. Nazaru, have a lovely evening, Cuckoo. Likewise to you. Shook Music, awesome, Cuckoo, you rock. And you rock even more. Thank you. Ebigi, Devilly, cheers, Cuckoo. Thank you so much. Hi from Kazakhstan. Nice to hear from you, mate. Thanks from the Machines One. Thank you for stopping by. Have a nice evening from London. Jay Tootle. Nice. I hope to be back in London sometime this fall, actually. And not sure if we're going to play, but I have some collabs that I want to get going with. Good day from Scotland. Looking forward to to it being finished. Thank you for joining in. Oh, just join. I'm probably just gonna let this stream be available for throughout the day or something, and maybe 2 days. I'm not sure. Hello, late to the party, Jim Shannon. Hello. Insightful as always. Great stream. Thank you, Brad. Loved it, Edward Trent. Thank you for stopping by. Nate, hi from Oregon. Hello there. Nice. Portugal. Nice. All over the world. I like how it can connect no matter where we are. Synth is looking lovely. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate it. I like it too. You have trouble seeing those small screens on Hydrasynth? Not really. Not really. I think they made it clear. They're small, but they don't try to make a lot of information on each screen, so it's kind of visible. I'm sitting kind of close. It's okay. Tootle, J Tootle, yes, please come back. I'll come back. Belgium, hello. Urle. Edmonton, nice. I hope your day goes better than the other one. Thank you so much, Nathan. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, from Hong Kong. Hello there, Ching Bang Lung. Nice to see you all the way from Hong Kong. Hey. Hi, Cuckoo. Hope it's all right. Theo. Yeah, I'm all right. Thanks. Big question in the end. How does community play a role in your creative process? Big question. I haven't really thought about it that much. But it depends on what it is I'm doing. Like right now, I'm making a pack. Usually it's just me in an empty room, all alone, for a week, and just nerding out on the patches every day. But I thought maybe I'd kind of loosening up a bit and just invite people to the process, just to have a nice ending on my day here. Also to say hello to people. So maybe I'll do that a bit more often. I have a good streaming solution here. Cable stretching, it's not good. Blackmagic 18 Mini Pro. It's actually streaming from the hardware. It's very useful. So I don't need to have my computer doing any of the streaming. That's nice. But community, yeah. I think it's just nice to reach out and to, yeah, that's the main thing, I think. Just sometimes maybe I feel a little bit alone. I'm not afraid of being alone, but sometimes it's just nice to know that there's a lot of people out there that connect to the stuff that I do. And that in itself is maybe playing a bigger role than I realize. Just having people that connect, just knowing that and reaching out sometimes. Yeah, it gives me strength. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna press the big button here. Not sure if this is in frame, but there's a big red button there that says on air. If I press off, it's gonna stop. So I'm about to press it right now. It's been a lovely time, and I'm gonna go offline and see you soon again. Thanks for dropping by.